There are two very different ends of the spectrum when it comes to Football Manager Wonderkids. When scathing through the endless list of potential hot prospects, you'll find just as many who flop to catastrophic effect as you do uncover the next Lionel Messi. Okay, so maybe not Lionel Messi, but Neymar was a 17-year-old Wonderkid on FM10. Uncovering him must have been a pretty epic find. On the current and latest game, FM17, we tracked and traced down the player with the greatest potential. His name? Johannes Eggestein. Now we have simulated the game until 2021, so we can tell you everything there is to know about the Eggestein in real life, his virtual life, and also the future Eggestein of 4 years down the line. This is some Star Wars Back to the Future. In the TARDIS we go. We started a career with Chelsea, not just because we wanted a load of money, but we figured our scouts there would be able to come up with a fair analysis on Eggy's talent and potential. So, as our chief scout 81-year-old Piet de Visser said, or we hope he said, here it says he likes to play mind games. Like a Jedi? Anyway, here is his report card on Eggestein, poor current ability and bang average potential ability. Now, we're sure the internet doesn't lie, and the goddamn World Wide Web said that Eggy is the next global superstar. Back to the scouts we went, and after a 3-1 victory over the under-23s in a friendly, top corner, more like top manager, we finally compiled a more solid report. Eggy is decent, 18 years old, and he already has 15 first touch, anticipation and work rate alongside 16 for teamwork. Clearly, he's too young and quirky for normal positions, so his best role is a trequarter. Can anyone actually pronounce that, or even knows what it means? Eggy also likes playing as a deep lying forward and a false 9. There's no such thing as just a normal striker nowadays. We tried to sign him for a generous 10 million, considering his value was 1 mil, and we got this response back. 103 million. Right. So that's not going to happen, ever. Clearly Eggy is a highly rated player on the game, and the only way forward was to bin that Chelsea game off, burn down Stamford Bridge and start again with his club Werder Bremen, simulating it until 2021 and trying to get Eggy in the starting lineup as much as possible. Sounds a bit too much, right? But that's what we did. Question is, does our man live up to his potential at the start of the game, and can he justify a price tag that's just silly? So here we are, it's 2021, the world has been taken over by North Korea, England have won the World Cup 5 times, don't ask how, and global warming has burned Australia from the map. But what about Eggy? Well, he's not exactly set the world aflame. As you can see, his stats have improved, finishing bumped up to 16, and he does have the all-round attributes of a deadly striker. At 23 years old though, he hasn't found himself a big money move, switching from Bremen to Hoffenheim for 17 million before making another move across the Bundesliga after 2 seasons. His goal tally isn't bad, a total of 48 and 142 appearances, but it's not that great either. The main thing that has changed is that he seemingly dropped his love of the Trequartista role, nailed it, presumably after learning that it was utter nonsense. In comparison to other strikers on the game, his value is exceedingly low, with Kylian Mbappé valued at 72 million. However, few players do possess the same exceptional work rate and teamwork combined with finishing and composure, well, other than a 37-year-old Tevez. So there you have it, one of FM17's brightest Wonderkids, who had 103 million price tags slapped on him, doesn't develop hugely when left to the game's own devices. The only thing left to ask is, who is Eggestein in real life? If that's important, you know. Eggy has been described as the biggest German prodigy in a long time when it comes to strikers. At youth level for Bremen, he has scored a whopping 83 goals in 84 games and bagged 4 in as many games during Germany under-17's last World Cup campaign. He started to find himself in and around the Bremen first team this season, which could prove his senior breakthrough, although his biggest weakness seems to be a lack of physicality, which could prove a problem and stunt his development for a while. So there you have it, one of FM17's ultimate Wonderkids, Johannes Eggestein. A decent future mapped out on FM by 2021, but it could be even better in real life. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you want to leave a comment suggesting the next Wonderkid for us to cover, then don't bother. No, we're joking. Please do.